dog walk, bring your camera. I'm Samuel James, I'm a photographer in Melbourne. And today I'm talking about taking your dog for a walk and bringing your camera. If you're looking for time, you don't always have time to shoot for whatever reason. What's something you do every day? You know, what's something you have to do? Is it a commute to work? Is it whatever, a drive? You're walking your dog. Walking the dog is something I have to do every day. So I make sure I bring my camera. There's these two little lugs on nearly every single camera that make carrying a camera really accessible, because it allows you to put a camera strap on your camera. And you don't have to hold the camera the whole time. You can have your hands free for majority of whatever you're doing. But all you have to do, for me, whenever I'm walking the dog, just sling it off the side, and then that's it. So, when I'm walking, I always have my camera with me when I'm taking Bart out for a walk. Most of the time there's nothing really exciting happening, you know? That's just the nature of it. That's how it works when you're shooting anywhere. A lot of the time you're not going to get amazing photos. But there are times where different photos may arise. There might be a nice light coming through some trees, and you're like, oh, that just looks nice, you know? Something you see every day, but for whatever reason it pops that moment. You take a photo. It might not be a groundbreaking photo, it's not going to change the world, but it's just documenting something that you're doing through time. And it might be a nice photo, but then you look at it in 2-3 years, or 10 years, or 15 or 20 years, and you're like, oh yeah, I used to go on that walk, that's right, I remember taking that photo, it was nice. It will gain value as time goes on. Then there'll be rarer occasions where you might have an interaction with someone where you're like, wow, this definitely doesn't happen every day. This is something I feel the need to document, because I like documenting what's going on in my area, even if it's just for myself, or if it is for something greater. Hopefully it is, you know, becomes something great. If I get enough photos, if I go on enough dog walks, then, you know, maybe there'll be something great. But until then, I just make sure I have my camera, and that way I don't ever have to feel like, oh, I left my camera at home, I can't get this shot. I just sling it off the side and go for a walk. And then, like I said, most of the time I don't have it on me, but most of the time all the time I have my camera on me. Most of the time nothing will come up. Some of the time something comes up, and those some of the times are the ones I want to be documenting. And all I have to do in that situation is I lift up my arm, pull the camera across, and then I can pose. That's it. Super simple. So if it's something, you know, anything that you do daily that takes up a bit of time and you have a bit of mental space, just bring your camera. You know, they're not that big, they're not that invasive. Make it work. If you want to take photos, fit it into your life. I walk the dog every day, just make sure I carry my camera. Most of the time, like I said, nothing comes up. There is occasions where it comes up. And it might even just be I want to take a photo of Bart, my dog, because he's cool. He's a fun dog. And you know, just document my time with him. So there can be a large array, maybe, I don't know if that's the right words, but there's a word I'm looking for and it escapes me, but there's a volume of photos that could be taken, all sorts of photos. The word has completely left my mind. Maybe I'll get there in a couple of weeks. It'll pop up to me when I'm hopping into bed. But there'll be photos to be taken. And if you don't have your camera on you, you can't take those photos. So just bring it with you and ease that worried mind. That's what I do each day. I just try to make my life a little bit less uneased. And carrying my camera brings ease. Maybe it's trauma, maybe it's a bit of tism, who knows. Anyway, let me know if you do the same or you don't do the same. Maybe you could start doing it, and if you start doing it, let me know about it. Just down there. Anyway, Godspeed.